This is Sichuan food, and my kids ask for it all the time. Today, I'm making sweet and sour pork ribs, 糖醋排骨, one of the few non-spicy Sichuan dishes that kids usually love. I'm Shui. I'm a Sichuan mom of 3 living in Canada, and I mostly cook real family food, the kind that actually shows up on our table every day. The first thing I'm doing is cutting the ribs into smaller pieces. When people think about Sichuan food, they usually think about chili oil and a lot of spice. And honestly, that's why a lot of families feel like Sichuan cooking is just too hard to do at home. But growing up in Sichuan, this was one of the most common home dishes for us. It's mild, comforting, and the way I make it, it's actually quite fast and not very messy. Once I'm done cutting the ribs, I just sprinkle a little salt, give it a quick mix, and set it aside. Traditionally in Sichuan, sweet and sour pork can be enjoyed hot or cold. A lot of restaurants even serve it cold and list it as an appetizer on the menu. So this is one of those dishes that's just as good the next day. I'll slice some ginger and set it aside for later. This dish has stayed in our rotation for years, especially on weeknights. Here's the part most recipes miss. This dish is not about deep frying the ribs, and it's not about standing here carefully caramelizing the sugar forever. We really don't need to do any of that. For the sauce, I'm using sugar, vinegar, light soy sauce, dark soy sauce, cooking wine, and a little salt. I'll add white sesame at the end. I don't measure this exactly because Sichuan home cooking is really about tasting and adjusting along the way, especially when you're cooking for kids. The rule of thumb is I go heavier on the sugar and vinegar and lighter on the soy sauces, about 1 second of cooking wine, a few pinches of salt, and sesame is totally personal. I like a lot, so I add more. You're looking for something that's sweet, a little sour, savory, and later you get a hint of ginger. But the sauce alone doesn't make this dish work. The way you cook the ribs does. I start with a dry pan on high heat. No oil. I just sear the ribs until they get a light brown edge. This gives you a little savory crust, but the inside is still tender, so the flavor can go in later. I think this is what makes this dish feel comforting instead of heavy. The next step is where everything comes together. I add the ginger, a splash of cooking wine, and a little bit of sauce mix, and let that fry for a moment. Then I add water and the rest of the sauce. Cover it and let it simmer for a bit. About 10-15 minutes later, I take the lid off, turn the heat back up, and let the sauce reduce until it coats the ribs. This is when it really starts to look like sweet and sour ribs. Sprinkle some sesame, and that's it. Nothing fancy, just rice and ribs. This is my favorite moment. My kids don't usually say, "This is so yummy, Mama." But when they keep reaching for another piece, I know it worked. Sichuan food isn't always spicy or complicated. Sometimes it's just simple, comfort food you can actually make on a busy day. If you grew up with a non-spicy Sichuan dish like this, I'd love to hear what it was. Thank you for cooking with me.